question standing in my name.
Thank you, Mr. Masters. Let me start with a quote. For generations, we've assumed that the efforts of mankind would leave the fundamental equilibrium of the world's systems and atmosphere stable. But it is possible that all these enormous changes, population, agriculture, use of fossil fuels, concentrated into a short period of time, we have unwittingly begun a massive experiment with the system of the planet itself. For those of you who don't know, that's actually a quote from Margaret Thatcher in a speech to the Royal Society in September '88. Green issues are at the heart of conservatism. You might have watched the BBC programme, Icons of the 20th Century. Chris Packham, TV presenter, naturalist, and with a passionate concern for conservation and environment, gave a very compelling case to support the winner, Alan Turing. Not only did Turing's work shorten World War II and save many lives, but in doing so, he did become the father of computers. Chris Packham got everybody in his audience to hold up their mobile phones. Don't know if anyone who saw this. They're a familiar and amazing device, which are a direct result of his work. He made the case, Chris Packham made the case, that solving our future problems, solving climate change, rests with science and scientists. I agree. I would add, though, that whilst it's scientists who can do the analysis and work on the solutions, it is society and our communities who need to embrace the changes necessary, and it is their elected representatives who need to be listening to scientists and implementing the solutions. I am sure West Berkshire achievements and work will be highlighted later this evening. But by nature, I'm an optimist, and irrespective of the nonsense talked by Donald Trump, I believe as a world we will embrace the solutions necessary at local, national and international level to combat and control global warming. But please don't confuse that with any form of complacency. I'm sure we both agree there is a lot of very difficult work to do and a lot of huge problems to overcome. Quote 1, plastics in the ocean. They require action now. Communities need strong leadership. We need them to change their habits and accept habits and change individual responsibilities. That involves our day-to-day lives, shopping, travel, packaging, and so many different aspects. West Berkshire Council will continue to work with all, including yourself, and particularly the younger generations, to be in the forefront of implementing practical science-based solutions.
Do you have a supplementary?
If Mrs. Thatcher was such a visionary, why are we still talking about this now? And with the lack of action that seems to have we've got the others stall. You know, if we knew about it when Mrs. Thatcher was making that quote, as eloquent as it was, Councillor, why are we still waiting for actual definitive action? Your party, Mrs. Thatcher's party, still continue to back fracking and the third runway at Heathrow. These are incompatible. Would you agree?
I wouldn't agree with you, and I really think we ought to be looking at where we agreed to take this agenda forward, not trying to look at where we can find divisions between us. I think we'd all in this chamber agree with you. There is a fundamental, very difficult task ahead of us, and we need all to be engaging in it.
Thank you.
I'd like to invite Karen Colvin.